So this week we're going to talk about fasting. Probably nobody's favorite.
No. Bread and water.
Yeah. So I didn't know much about fasting. Before I grew up in the church, I don't think we fasted. I'm not actually even sure. I know we did, Bible. We did. But I would hear churches would say we're going on a fast. So nowadays, a lot of churches, they say we're going to fast 40 days before Easter, we're gonna fast like when they're trying to get a new building, or when they want something, they're gonna fast. But they never really said why fasting or what's the purpose of it.
Right.
Why are we doing this?
They just shouted out.
And I saw praying and fasting in the Bible, but it was kind of like, well, why do we not eat? What does not eating have to do with Easter? You know what I'm saying? Does it make the chocolate eggs taste better? Or what?
Well, it does, but that's...
It actually does.
That's it.
But
I think the bunny more appealing when you get done with it.
Yeah. So I decided to study it out.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see. First, we'll look at the verse Matthew 4:2. It says, "And after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry." All right. So what does that mean? He was fasting from?
If he was hungry, then he was food.
He was fasting from
And food
food.
and water. No, you can have water, but you just can't have food.
So he's fasting from food. So did we ever hear Jesus or the disciples fast from fishing?
No.
Or did Paul fast from tent making? No.
No.
So if somebody told you Paul was fasting from tent making, it would be kind of strange, right? Or Jesus fasted from fishing or something.
Yeah.
Because it was never meant, so fasting in the Bible meant to abstain from food.
That's,
And that was the only definition that was used. So if you look, so fasting in the Hebrew, it's Tsom, Tsom, which means not to eat. So you can't really translate to anything else from that. In the Greek language, nestia, it means no food. So, and it also means to cover your mouth and refuse to eat. So, nowadays the fasting from Facebook or fasting TV, it's kind of like saying, "Well, I'm going to be celibate from pork." It's like,
that's
well,
slightly
it's
different.
like you're not really using that word correctly. You can't really. It's like it doesn't really make sense to use that word that way. So, what is fasting? It's a spiritual discipline of abstaining from food for the spiritual purposes. So, also in Daniel 10:3, Daniel said he was fasting, he was mourning, so they fasted when they mourned. He mentioned that I ate no choice food, no meat or wine touched my lips. So there were examples of partial fast, where he said, I didn't eat choice foods, I didn't drink wine, so it wasn't just he didn't eat it all. There were specific things that he fasted from. So there are examples from it. But I will say though that even if, so the Bible doesn't support anything other than food, but even if your theology is wrong, if your motives of your heart are good, God could still honor it, if you're really doing it. So even if you're fasting from TV or whatever, if you're doing it for God, God could honor it. So God could still honor it because you're doing it for Him. But it may not have the same effects for reasons we'll talk about.
Yeah, that's the only fasting I knew about people abstaining from not eating.
Right.
Until nowadays that they're fasting like from Facebook and all that
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
Because the Catholic Church they fast from food.
It's not right, but it's also something people is addicted to, so that's what they're sacrifice.
Right. Right. Yeah. So.
But
it's,
actually, fasting is you see in the Bible how they fast when they wanted to the walls to fall. I think they pray and fast for
Jericho.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're asking God for something, but this fasting is when we do it in just before Easter. It's just like just before Easter comes, but we don't know why we do it, right?
Right.
Mhm.
It's kind of a religious,
Yeah.
legalistic thing.
Yes.
It's because of a calendar day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we just give up stuff on that time of the year, and that's it.
Right. So when you're fasting from food, it puts your body into spiritual subjection, and it allows your body, your spirit, to have more control over your flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the aspect of humbling yourself to God, which fasting from Facebook or TV does do. But then there's the aspect of actually being able to get closer to God, or having your spirit controlling more of your flesh, which fasting from Facebook wouldn't do necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like you mentioned, a lot of religions, not just Christians and Jewish religions, a lot of religions fast, and they view it as an activity where you purify yourself and getting closer to God. So a lot of other religions also do that as well, and also view as fasting as making your prayers more effective. Mm-hmm. And you remember, like, Gandhi fasted for 21 days, and he wasn't Christian or Jewish, so it's kind of a widely believed thing.
Yeah, my question. When we ask God, do we have to be specific how many days we fast, or we just fast on our own? Because that's another people get stuck on.
Yo, we're gonna get there.
Okay.
But yeah, so the fasting is kind of depending on why you're fasting.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're fasting for a specific reason, then it would have a specific thing. If you're fasting because somebody told you to, then
Yeah.
you know, it kind of doesn't really matter.
Right.